The public is fascinated by Melania Trump, President Donald Trump's wife and America's current First Lady. From her supposedly tense marriage to Trump to her day-to-day life behind the scenes, people are desperate to know who Melania really is behind all of those fabulous outfits. The former model might try to avoid such public attention, but she doesn't do herself any favors by dodging the press and fans. Simply put, the more Melania tries to escape the public eye, the more people want to know about her. In May 2018, curiosity reached a fever pitch when she vanished from the spotlight for almost a month, following what was supposed to be a routine kidney operation. But Melania's disappearing act isn't the only reason why people are worried about her. In fact, there are many troubling pieces of evidence to suggest something might be amiss with the First Lady. Here's why people are concerned about Melania Trump. Under the knife. Any surgery is scary, especially when it involves essential organs like the kidneys. Melania probably knows this all too well, as she was hospitalized to treat a benign kidney condition on May 14. The procedure was described as successful and without complications, but it took several weeks for the public to get a glimpse of her again. Although many assumed that Melania was busy recovering from her brief hospital stay at Walter Reed, the press couldn't help but notice that her absence was suspiciously long. Once alarm bells were raised, citizens had a field day with viral theories about Melania's whereabouts.
That is why we have to fit her with this, a logic bypass chip.
How are you? I've been through a little rough patch.
It wasn't until a June 4th White House event that she resurfaced on camera and put public concerns to rest. But that didn't stop a whole host of theories from flowing in the meantime, including one involving one of the few things we did hear from her in her absence from the public eye. Off message. It's no secret that Donald Trump is a prolific tweeter, for better and for worse. But Melania doesn't seem as interested in social networking. So it was a bit strange when, amidst all the confusion surrounding her whereabouts, her official First Lady account issued a tweet that roundly condemned the media for asking questions about her condition, writing, "I see the media is working overtime speculating where I am and what I'm doing. Rest assured, I'm here at the White House with my family, feeling great and working hard on behalf of children and the American people." Considering the tone and the language of the tweet matched some of Donald's most infamous phrases, many wondered whether Donald himself may have seized upon the opportunity to ghost tweet for his wife. After all, he has been known to speak on her behalf on occasion.
She went through a little rough patch, but she's doing great, and we're very proud of her. She's done a fantastic job as First Lady. The people love you. People of our country love you.
Skipping out. The American public is now privy to Melania's every move, so it's not surprising that people notice when she drops out of scheduled events. Although it's perfectly acceptable for Melania to change her mind about attending a certain function or photo op, considering her position is unpaid, her last-minute withdrawal from the annual G7 summit still raised eyebrows. Melania did attend the 2017 G7 summit in Italy, so when she unexpectedly dropped out of the 2018 meetup in Canada and also opted out of attending Trump's subsequent summit with North Korean leader Kim Jong-un in Singapore, people were left to wonder why. At first, little reason was given for the decision to skip out on such major events, but once wild speculation began to swirl again, her team claimed she was advised against flying for medical reasons. Whether that statement was true or not, people still suspect there's more to the story than she let on. Bummed out. Melania Trump might have made a career out of her signature blue steel impression, but lately, some people are starting to perceive her humorless expression as sad or perhaps even depressed. She was photographed sharing a smile with former President Barack Obama at the funeral for former First Lady Barbara Bush in April 2018. But for the most part, she tends to appear relatively unamused by the world. Perhaps the reason is that ever since Donald Trump became president, there have been rumors that Melania has been struggling to accept the national spotlight. Although she was a model and socialite in her pre-White House life, her day-to-day existence was still relatively private, despite her husband's fame. As one source close to Melania told People, "What's happening is exactly what she didn't want to happen. They've literally become like the Kardashians. Scandals, divorces, headlines. No one was paying attention to her 2 years ago. They went about their day. Now it's a 24/7 tornado. She hates it." One of the most talked about concerns regarding Melania is the state of her marriage. Many have speculated that Melania's relationship with Donald is rocky, since she's often been captured in an apparent effort to avoid holding his hand in public outings. It's also been widely reported that the two don't spend much time together, or even share a bedroom in the White House residence. There are also constant headlines concerning Donald's alleged extramarital affairs, and the hush money he and his team forked over to keep the women from talking about them in public. Melania might have been willing to brush off Donald's infamous Access Hollywood bus comments as, quote, locker room talk, but as litigation surrounding the alleged cover-up effort with other women continues, what should be a problem in private between her and her husband is quickly becoming a major problem in public instead. Considering she reportedly didn't want the attention of being First Lady in the first place, let alone one so closely associated to all of these controversies, it's not hard to see why so many people are concerned about Melania Trump's state of mind at the moment. Thanks for watching. Click the Nicki Swift icon to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Plus, check out all this cool stuff we know you'll love too.